Brendan Joyce, Purdue came up on the short side of the team score today, but a nice individual highlight for you, winning the 100 fly. I believe it was the third year in a row you've won that event against Indiana. What would you highlight from that race?
I just really wanted to race that race, I guess is the way to say it. I got up on the blocks and I heard IU doing that cheer, and I was like, I'm not letting that happen. It just kind of got me going. So.
And you also won the event from lane 8. I imagine that makes it a little bit sweeter when you win an event in that lane?
Mm-hmm, absolutely.
What would you say specifically is kind of the challenge about lane 8?
You kind of have to fight people's wake, and if anybody's ahead of you, it's harder to catch up behind. And you also can't see the rest of the field, so you don't know where people are, basically.
As a senior, you're pretty well accustomed to this rivalry, having experienced the last couple of years. This year was a little bit different, though, obviously with the television coverage in the mix, and then the women were here as well. Does it a little bit make it a little bit more interesting when you have the ladies on deck as well?
Yes, absolutely. It really seems to help the atmosphere, makes it a little bit louder, having more people here, so it doubles the parents as well, too, so they get loud.
And how about the way the meet broke down with the way TV needed the breaks and such? Was it quite unlike any other meet you'd been in?
It definitely was a good bit different. There was way more breaks than I kind of expected. I think most people weren't really expecting to sit behind the blocks.
Good afternoon once again, and welcome to
but a good experience overall?
Celebrations
Thanks for the time. Good luck going forward.
All right, thank you.
Dan, certainly a fun day here in Bloomington. Came up a little bit short on the team scores, but some highlights along the way. I guess I'd start with the 400 free relay to close it out. The guys finished 1-2 and really finished the meet strong.
Yeah, those guys have done a nice job all year. We've got a great group of sprint guys and depth. We've been getting 1-2 in that too, which was pretty awesome. So those guys have some pretty big goals for the rest of the year, so that was just another stepping stone for them. But that was really nice, and we had a nice group of wins today. We also have some guys that are pretty beat up still from training, but that's just where we're at. When we moved this meet 2 weeks earlier than it normally is, you're going to have some of that going on. But we got a nice young group of guys that's working, doing a really nice job. We also got the senior class, really nice leadership from those guys. Even when things don't go necessarily where they want, they're still really picking people up and making sure they're staying focused. So I thought we really did a nice job.
Some new elements in the mix today than the usual IU-Purdue duel. The women were here. I would imagine that made it a little bit more fun, and then the television coverage. Did you feel like it broke up the meet different than normal?
It was definitely different. I know how football coaches feel now when they have those big long timeouts and kind of messes up the flow of the meet, but I thought we handled it pretty well. It's just different. It's just something that we've got to get used to, but you know, we need that. We need that exposure. We need to get it out there. I've had people text me during the meet, my sons from all over, people from all over the country saying, hey, what a great job it was and how much fun it was to watch. You know, we're going to be nitpicking here a little bit because we had a DQ for a second and we had a touch out for a first, and man, we were hoping to get down to the last relay and have to go 1-2 to win it. So, woulda, shoulda, coulda. Guys did a great job. Now we got to get ready for Minnesota.
Thanks for the time. Good luck going forward.
Thank you.